Good day, Chair. This is Danielisa Maria M. from BS with English 1B. So this is for Module 4, Task 3. For this video, I have 6 questions to answer. First question, what are the issues presented in the study? So the issues presented is the relations of two cultural identities to English proficiency among international students in the United States, and also the number of international students in the United States increases. The second question, what do the literature or other studies say about these issues? So some researchers have argued that language and identity should be seen as a single entity. However, multiple studies have investigated the relations between cultural identity and language in immigrants. Limited research has investigated international students' adaptation to the U.S. academic setting through this lens. The third question is, how was the study conducted and interpreted? The researcher come to a conclusion. They gather information and analyzing them, and using or identifying a questions to what extent did cultural identity relate to variables in language to learning. They also evaluated evidence. So the fourth question, what are the findings, implications, and conclusions of the study? So the findings, it indicates that L2 learning motivation mediated the relations between ethnic and American identification and English proficiency. The findings suggest that in order to promote English proficiency, it is not enough to only focus on language per se or motivation in learning English. We should understand the role that identity, especially cultural identity, plays in the language learning process. Implications, the present study found that cultural identity was related to motivation in learning English and English language proficiency. So the conclusions, in conclusion, this study provides a new perspective on the relations between cultural identity and language learning among international students. To their knowledge, the present study is the first to examine the combined influences of cultural identity and motivation and language proficiency using a quantitative method. So the fifth question, what are the future research direction of this study? This study gives new insight and indicates avenues for future research. There are 2 additional suggestions for the future research. First, identity is dynamic, so longitudinal designs are needed to further explore the process of identity change. Second, future research should examine differences across student populations. So the last question, what concepts of the module and the study have in common?
The common of these two, I think, by gathering and sharing information about the students' learning process and influence the learning segments. That would be all, and thank you.